3 terrorists, including the Hizbul Mujahideen commander, have been shot dead by security personnel in the Shopian district of South Kashmir. The chief operational commander of the Hizbul, Yaseen Itoo, is one of the terrorists who's been killed in that encounter. This is said to be a big blow for the terrorist organization. Itoo was active since 2014 and was much sought after. Now, earlier there were reports that a third terrorist killed in the encounter was Adil, but after proper verification done by the police, the family of Yaseen Itoo have identified the body. 2 army men were martyred during this encounter. The terrorists were allegedly affiliated to the Hizbul Mujahideen. Now, 132 terrorists, remember, have been gunned down this year by security forces in Jammu and Kashmir. This includes 6 top leaders of terror groups. My colleague WION's correspondent Khalid Hussain joins me on the phone line from Kashmir. Khalid, what more information do we have about this encounter, and who exactly was Itoo, and how important is his name in the list of the terrorists that have been neutralized by the armed forces and paramilitary forces in Jammu and Kashmir this year alone?
Well, the operation is now concluded, but it's a big success today for security forces that Yaseen Itoo has been eliminated in the Shopian encounter. Earlier, he was not identified, but later when the third militant, who was earlier said that he is Adil, was not properly checked, and then later police said that he is not Adil, and the family of Yaseen Itoo was called. Yaseen Itoo's family identified him, and police said that the third militant killed in the encounter is Yaseen Itoo. Let me tell you, Yaseen Itoo is one of the most wanted militants in Jammu and Kashmir for security forces, and he was A++ category listed in the police list. He was one of the top commanders of Hizbul Mujahideen. He was very much active in motivating the local youth and getting them joined in the Hizbul Mujahideen outfit. Besides, he circulated many videos in last two months in which he threatened the police corps not to mess with the security forces, and especially Jammu Kashmir police corps were threatened by him. And in those videos, he also had said to youth to come and join the Hizbul Mujahideen. He was mostly known as the most powerful local commander of the Hizbul Mujahideen, who was operating in South Kashmir and was designated in his outfit in Hizbul Mujahideen as Chief Operational Commander of Hizbul Mujahideen.
Right. Khalid, stay with me, please, on the phone line. We just want to take our viewers across to that conversation that Khalid had with Jammu and Kashmir's DGP SP Ved on the situation as it stands today and after those operations were conducted.
Continuing the anti-militancy operations, one more successful anti-militant operation has been conducted in Shopian area. For details, joining me is the Director General of Police, Mr. SP Ved. Sir, please tell me about how was the operation conducted and what were the inputs?
Yesterday we had a specific information about presence of group of terrorists in Avnira village, Zainpura Shopian. A giant party of security forces, Army, CRP and JNK police started the operation and cordoning the area. The police party and the security force party came under fire, in which the 5 army jawans got bullets. 2 of them unfortunately attained martyrdom. We continued with the operation in spite of this, and during the night there was no fire, but early hours of the morning from 2 different houses the fire came, and security forces eliminated 3 terrorists. All the 3.
Let's go back to my colleague Khalid Hussain. He joins us on the phone line for more on that story. Khalid, is there concern also with Independence Day coming up that there are going to be other incidents in the next couple of days? And how exactly are security forces sort of gearing up for what might come?
Well, keeping in view the Independence Day, the security has been beefed up across Jammu and Kashmir state, especially in Srinagar and the district headquarters where the celebrations will happen of Independence Day. Mostly we have seen the nakas have been provided across, the checkpoints has been provided across the Srinagar, where especially the ways that goes to the Bakshi Stadium, which is the main venue for the Independence Day celebration. Today I spoke to the Director General of Police about the security. He said that we are ready for everything, despite there are some inputs, but the security personnel have been put on high alert, and night checkpoints have been created. During nights there are such from last couple of days, and it will remain till 15th August is over. So that way it's high alert in Jammu and Kashmir, especially if we talk of Jammu. There was a letter found by security agencies that we will revenge of Abu Dujana. After that, all railway stations, the airports and other main stations were put on scanner, and the high alert was sounded. So that way Jammu and Kashmir is on high alert, and security personnel are deployed, especially Jammu and Kashmir police and CRPF in main points. Sensitive areas are covered. Mostly the areas where function of Independence Day is going to happen, especially in Srinagar. If we talk, there is Bakshi Stadium where Chief Minister will unfurl the national flag.
Right.
So the security is at its best, and hopes are that this Independence Day will pass off peacefully.
Absolutely. We leave it at that. Khalid, thanks very much for joining us and bringing us up to speed with the situation as it pertains in Jammu and Kashmir at this point.